Oh boy, we got a good one here. This is a GRE algebra question. Let's take a look. If A, B, and C are consecutive odd integers and A is greater than B is greater than C, which of the following must be true? And we're going to choose all that apply here. Well, let's think about what types of numbers A, B, and C could be. They're consecutive odd integers. What does that mean? It means they come right after each other. So, for instance, 1, 3, and 5, or 7, 9, and 11, or, I don't know, -3, -1, and 1. Those are consecutive odd integers. So let's take each one of these and consider whether it has to be true. We'll start with A. A times B times C is divisible by 3. Well, let's run our test cases. What's 1 times 3 times 5? That's 15. Is that divisible by 3? Yes, it is. 7 times 9 times 11, that's 63 times 11, or 693. Is that divisible by 3? If you check your calculator, it surely is. -3 times -1 times 1 is 3, all divisible by 3. And why must this be divisible by 3? Well, when you think about it, if I have 3 consecutive odd numbers, one of them has to be a multiple of 3, right? Multiples of 3 happen every 3 numbers. So no matter where I am, I'm going to have a multiple of 3. And if I'm multiplying it, then the result necessarily has to be divisible by 3. So A is always true. Okay, let's try this one. A times B times C cannot equal 0. Well, in order for a multiplication to equal 0, what must be true? One of the factors of that number would have to be 0. And that actually cannot be the case, right? It cannot be the case that A, B, or C is 0 because 0 is an even number. And so this is also true. A times B times C cannot equal 0. Okay, then we finally get to this doozy of an answer right here. And it looks scary, but let's think about what it really means. A minus C, that's the difference between the first and the last one, right? Or the biggest one and the smallest one, divided by 2 is equal to B minus A. Well, let's run it with some of these. We'll make 5A here. 5 minus 1, that's 4, divided by 2 is 2. And B, 3 minus 1, also 2. And when you look at this on a number line, right, there's A, B, and C, they're evenly spaced, right? The half of the distance between A and C gets you to B, and that means that B to A is half of that distance. So that's also true. In this case, A, B, and C are true. For more GRE tips and tricks, or to sign up for my live online course, follow the link on my profile.